Hey, welcome back. No intro. What's going on? Welcome, EUC Learn Along. No intro, but I may add some effects. I'm working on that. So we left off. We got Zen server going. We can do crazy stuff with desktops. It's great. So since we're making things easy, I went ahead and created a template so that we can clone from it. Oh, can I click on it? Oh, 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 oh. Can I click? Can I click? There we go. So we got two servers spun up. We're doing WEM, and we're using the transformation module, transformer, whatever you want to call it. We got it. No. What did I click on? Look at that. So all we did was we cloned from this. Very simple steps. We did full clones. We gave it a name, and we got two of them. So we got WEM, our server, and our endpoint 2, which is, again, server 2022. Pretty sure WEM agent will work on there. We got them up. Also, we had to get a eval license. Can't just run WEM with the trial license you get. So I got an eval license from our friends at Citrix. Just reach out to them and apply it. So I'll send the steps, but basically you create a Citrix login account, all that good stuff. They send you the code, you follow their steps, and then you just upload from here. So, bam. Now we're licensed. We can do more stuff. Anyhow, let's get started with WEM. Let's not waste any more time. All right. So we're going to do two of these machines. Again, they're from the clone. Got our optimizations done, a few things, but we need to do a couple things to get them on the network. All right, so for one, we already got that done. All right, this is .40. You get on the domain and rename it. All right, so we're going to call this WEM. All right, let's go over here. Speeding things up. Imagine if we had some policies set up. What is this one? 42? All right, we're going to give this a name and join it to domain. Endpoint 2. Ooh. And so that's going. Oh, we don't like that. Let's do that. It's on the domain. Look at that. Quick. So we'll log in. Primary DNS, local computer. Oh. Well, it said we joined the domain. I'm going to believe you. All right, so let's go over here. do some organization. Oh, look at that. Got our endpoint. We'll move it to endpoints. Server. We got our menu management server for WEM. We'll move that to servers. Helpful structure. Not really doing a whole lot with this. But when we do, it'll probably get better organized and so forth. All right, so this is probably up. Nope. Restart. Be right back. Had a lot of coffee. Oh, is it still going? Applying those settings. All right, well, let's go ahead and do this one. We'll go ahead and log in. All right, so that one's going. All right. So what do we need to do? Primary thing is turn off domain firewall. All right. That one's still going. All right, so let's go here. Start getting stuff ready. So we need the agent. I can guarantee we might need this. All right, we already created our temp directory and the template. So we got that. All right. Not much of a typer. Just like to click. Still applying. All right, while you're gone, we're not going to waste any time. So let's run this. The agent. All right. Let's get this one going. One of these had a DNS thing, but it seems they both work. All right. Don't ever show me this again. Thanks. All right, and what's the big thing we got to do? Turn off the main firewall. Yes. All right. Coughing in your ear. All right. WEM. All right, so we got that. Citrix, WEM. We need, so it looks like we can do some stuff with the agent policies. Got some default stuff. We're not going to do anything with that yet. All right, so we don't need the agent. We need the console, infrastructure services. Let's try out the web console. Oh my goodness. All right. So we'll leave endpoint alone. Let's see what we're doing. All right, so no consoles yet. Let's do infrastructure services. We need some infrastructure before we can do the other stuff. All right, so run, yes. Get you running too. Yes. Yes, yes. Agree. Yes. Agree. Why not? All right. We're on our way. I need to figure out what animations I want to put in this video. Gotta make it interesting. Maybe some lightning bolts. Do some cool transitions that make no sense. Who knows? Web view. Yep. All right, so these machines do not have access to the internet. So I doubt that it can get what it needs. Just like the Citrix Workspace app needed WebView and like some type of C++ runtime installer. Could not get it from the internet, so I had to manually download it. But you can set up your VMs to access the internet. I don't care. But anyhow, you do you. All right. Not change anything. So far, nothing crazy versus our counterpoint thin scale. So complexity for install so far is not there. This is our competitor. Again, if you got licensing for Citrix in your environment, this may be the step for you. And from what I read, Citrix is doing a lot of stuff with this. So, all right. Workspace environment. Yep. Database management utility. Okay. Create database. Upgrade database. All right, let's create. Alrighty. Server instance. So we don't have a SQL cluster, and I don't want to use this database. Oh, we should have had a SQL cluster. It's all right. What am I doing? Microsoft SQL, yes. WEM. All right. Still not complicated. We already know how to do this. But you need a database. All right, well, that's copying. Yep. All right, let's fix the problem. I already know this. You want to know how I know it? Because I'm a magician. I magically know things. I've learned from a past. So with the Workspace app, I know it's used for the WEM agent, so I put 2 and 2 together. Learn from your mistakes, right? All right, so that's going. That copied. So we need to get this on here. Hopefully, you got a SQL admin, server admin. But if you're EC, you got to know everything. New SQL Server, yup. All All right, sure. Nope, I ain't worried about updates. Nope. Don't need updates. Don't let me know about updates. All right, so that looked like that finished. All right, let's run it again. Oh man, I need to set a timer. Or did I? I didn't. So we'll say we're about 10 minutes in. That way I can keep track. Keep everything nice and short. All right, we're agreeing. Let's prepare to install. We've already seen the SQL stuff. So we'll periodically check in on that. Ah, this coffee's hot. All right, so with WEM, oh, more stuff, okay. We haven't had to do anything with web services, unlike ThinScale. .NET, none of that stuff. Name instance, we're going to keep it all the same. We don't care. So far, WEM, you need database. Nope, don't care. Yep, RSA, yep. Maybe from these videos you can be a DBA. Yeah? Nah. It's cooler what we're doing. Alright, so that's going to go next. That's where it's installing. Cloud, no thank you. Yep. Alright, so configure infrastructure service. Okay. I'm going to do IP. I'm an IP man. Destination host unreachable. What is our IP? $40. That's probably why we got the DNS issue. Alright, so 10 192.10, nope, 168.233, 140. Alternative, cache, no. Install. So look at that, we got an issue. Let's fix that issue. DNS. Am I creating problems so that we can troubleshoot? You tell me. All right, let's look at the board. Where is this stuff at? Is it reverse lookup? Oh my goodness. Here we go. WEM 141. That is incorrect. 140. Okay. Well, just update. One. I don't care. All right. So we got DNS updated. All right. You done SQL? You still going? Finished. Close. It's done. Let's ping it again. Oh, Probably need to update flush DNS and all that. What are we doing? Unknown. Well, we can ping the server. We'll worry about DNS later. Install. Okay. Yeah, install management tools right there. Or right there. So, just letting you know. We'll do the DNS here in a second. Make sure I get the right IP on this one. It's 142. Yep, that's right. Yep, so got a DNS error. We joined the domain. Now we know. Look at that. Troubleshooting. It is 140, right? Just double checking. Yep. Maybe we should have left DNS alone and just edited on here. We'll find out. Either way, our agent is pointed to IP address. So DNS shouldn't be a problem. We're getting this installed. We're going to create a database. So it looks like you can create a database using this wizard, database creation wizard, or we can create our own manually. So what's the server? Instance is SQL Express. Database we want to give it. We'll call it WEM. How about that? We'll make sure we have all this info once the tool comes up. All right, so we're about 20 minutes. I think we're good. Overall progress. Everything looks done. Finish. Let's go. This is my lunch break. Oh, we need flush DNS. That's what we need to do. All right. Is it /? I don't know. Or is it? Oh. All right. Let's see if we can ping it now. Maybe we need a reboot. I can't remember. Ugh. There we go. We're good. We're Gucci. Doing the flush from the wrong machine. All right. SQL. Tools. Let's verify I got the right stuff. Yeah, create your database manually or let the tool do it for you. I'm going to let the tool do it because it wants to do it. Oh, we want to continue. All right, WEM, SQL Express, no database in there. Looks like it's going to create all this stuff for us as it would if we create it in here. Hit next. Yep. We need a group, so how about domain admins? Infrastructure service account. We're going to use our domain admin account for that. All right, we're going to create a password for that. All right. Create database. What? Why didn't it work? Let's turn some of this off then. Looks like it's doing something. Let's refresh. Bam. All right. So database created. All right. All right. So didn't like some of that. Yep. All right. So we got a database. We're done with this. Finish. All right. So we got SQL. It says it's done. Well, database utility. Well, so it looks like you can use a utility over and over. That's great. All right. Sure, yes. Infrastructure service configuration utility. Let's click on that. All right, database server and instance. So we just created that. I like everything to be nice. Database failover server and instance. Think about that. Future. Database name, we called it WEM. Network settings. All the port numbers for the agent, we left alone. You can change in here. We're not doing anything with that. Infrastructure service account. What do we do? Yep. We're going to create this stuff in here and see if it works. Do not help. Nope. Database maintenance. I ain't worried about that. Licensing. We do got our license applied, so let's hopefully see that work. Save. Broker service will restart. All right. Let that go, and I'll be right back. And we're back. It's still processing. All right. Almost at 30 minutes, it looks like. So far, not bad. Took a little intuition to go here because we don't have the console installed. But it looks like it finished. All right. Are you sure you want to exit? I think I'm sure. Create a database? No, I'm not. Are you sure you want to exit? Yeah. Web console. Not too big fan of those. I like the thick client. Yes. So we're pretty much done with this. We're going to transform it in a little bit. Got the web console for WEM and got the web console for Studio. What's the world coming to? So I've already got WEM console installed on the box that we're running this stuff on because I don't want to go back in here and do stuff. Just showing you the installs. Easy. Easy peasy. Mac and cheesy. All right, finish. Close. Let's see what we got. Oh, look at that. Parser, list management, WEM console. Let's see if we can access what we just set up. If we can do that, then we're good. Connect. Server name, WEM. A valid license server needs to be configured. Okay. Server name. What is our server name? Citrix 1. Processing. Does it work? So I recommend you put in your Citrix license server, which again could be standalone server, whatever. It needs to be put in. So look at this. We're there. Oh my goodness. That wasn't too bad. All right, let's go one step further. Web console. Let's do this. Let's just get it installed. New stuff. Let's see what it looks like. If you didn't know, this is WEM. So we got a default site. Let's go ahead and create one. This can create a... Ooh, gotta take the cap lock off. Then client. All right, we gotta run this for our web console. I'll chill out with doing stuff in WEM. But we got our configuration set right here. But we'll leave that be. All right, so we got our agent on our endpoint. Didn't throw up any errors about it having to be on a Windows 10 or 11 type stuff. So another advantage of WEM so far is it can be installed on servers. So not sure you're going to have a server OS for an endpoint, but hey, this is something else it can do. Installation, pretty straightforward. Has a so-called thick client console. And it has web-based console. That Pt.a we installed did not have a web-based one yet. So, looky there. All right, finish. Launch web console configuration. Oh, we got another configuration. All right. If you have console set up already, nope, we don't have anything set up. All right, 4443, server name, local host, leave that alone. Service account. All right, so EUC Learn Along. You can create one in here if you wanted to. Probably wouldn't be very kosher if you're creating stuff in here, a service account, and security team goes wild. Or the people that control ITSM or whatever it's called. So keep that in mind. All right, start service. It's hard to see this. All right. Process should take about a minute. Good. We got a minute. This is the URL. All right, so let's click on it. Probably should have gave it a better name during that setup. Maybe later. How about that? All right. To secure your connections to the console, configure a certificate. All right. Use certificate file. Create one. Let's do that. This is going to be our first certificate. What is this? Oh, I should have read that. Let's do it again. Enter domain. EUC. Here we go. WEM. You can make it a wildcard. What else did that say? You can make it a wildcard domain. Oh, we could. Ooh, do I got... Numlock. Not my friend. Alright, so we got it set up like that. The name, sure. 1 year. Browse. Desktop. Create! Alright, I can't read this. That says cancel. Let's hit this. To access the web console using URL configure DNS. Okay, so you can change the URL DNS. So that's easy. Create an alias, CNAME, whatever you want to call it. There you go. All right, let's. This still is not up. Let's finish. Close. Yes. Put in the DNS name. How about that? Oh my goodness. Come on. Okay. So we got that. Let's add it to favorite. Let's go to advanced first. How about that? Look at that. We got login. All right. Let's log in. Let's see. Not liking that. Let's go over here. Let's look at one more thing. Active Directory. Let's try the @ Nope. Not working. All right, again, not a fan of the web stuff. Maybe we'll come back to it. But anyhow, we got WEM. Was our server 233.140. Oh, we're already logged in. What am I doing? All right, so anyhow, come on. We got this. We created a configuration set. You got a default one for your default site, unbound agents. Not sure. That's great. Worry about you later. Yeah, I'm sure. All right, so we're going to build on this, but I'm going to stop this video. I got some things to do. Anyhow, WEM, easy to set up. Looks like we got a whole bunch of stuff we can do. Action groups, policies, application printers, hate printers, network drives, dumb, virtual drives. That sounds interesting. Registry entries, environment variables, ports, init, INI files. Yep. External task, file system operations. Oh my goodness. User DSN, file association. So those are the actions. Filters, assignment. It's got modeling, system optimization, I/O, memory, CPU, fast log off, Citrix optimizer, multi-session optimizer, policy and profile, security, privilege elevation. Oh, look at that. Active Directory, Transformer. That's what we're going to be working out of. Oh, what happened? Did we lose the connection? Nope. Oh my goodness. What happened? What? What happened? We were going through it. Everything was working out so good. Is it unresponsive? Nor scale. That sounds old. We're going to end this. I don't know what it was doing. Let's launch it one more time. Connect. Got our server in there. Look at this. Oh, that's why. Look at that. It told us, for whatever reason, our domain controller crashed. That's why you don't just have one. You need to have a backup. What have we learned? This lab environment is not set up for failover yet. So we'll let the domain controller come up. Maybe we'll do that. We'll set that up since it crashed. We got a fault in the system. All right, we're at about 45 minutes. I just want to go through the rest of this console. See what all we can do. All right, it's back up. All right, transformer. Not the one you're thinking of. Anyhow, we're going to use this to replace TK. Advanced settings. Process. All this stuff. Launch agent at log on. Okay. Administration. Okay, can change some access in here. Monitoring. We got some monitoring. Daily reports. Export. So look, from what I'm seeing with WEM, that we might have a possible replacement for Pro-U, not the Flex app piece, but the configuration piece, because we can do printers, we can do, what was the other one? What were these actions? Virtual drives, file systems. We can do a lot of stuff. Very similar, just saying. And then we got the thin client solution from ThinScale. We can put that in Transformer. I don't know. Anyhow, we'll trial it out. We'll do Transformer first. We'll look through the rest to see what it can do. Anyhow, hope you learned something.